Hershey's isn't just making chocolate, it's dropping icons. Enter the Kiss, a swirl of rich, melt-in-your-mouth magic, dressed in silver and flexing that signature paper plume like a crown. It's tiny, it's tasty, and it's been stealing hearts for over a century. At the Hershey factory in Pennsylvania, over 80 million kisses are made every single day. That's not just candy, it's a chocolate-making machine in overdrive. Since 1907, these silver-wrapped treats have become a symbol of sweetness. But behind their simple look is a high-speed, high-tech process that's all precision, timing, and a touch of magic. And step 3, that's where the real fun begins. So, grab a kiss and let's take a behind-the-scenes look at how this chocolate classic is made from start to finish. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sweet factory tours. Before we move on, let's turn back the clock. Hershey's Kisses made their grand debut in 1907, but back then each one was hand-wrapped, one by real people. Just imagine wrapping thousands of chocolates a day with no machines to help. It wasn't until 1921 that Hershey finally introduced a wrapping machine that revolutionized production forever. The story behind the name Kisses is as sweet as the chocolate itself. While it might sound like a clever marketing move, there's a bit of charm to it. The legend goes that when the chocolate drops into the conveyor belt during production, it makes a soft smooching sound. It's a cute detail, and that little noise could have sparked the idea. While its true origin is likely more about its shape, those perfect little kisses, the story of the soft and sweet sound adds an extra layer of magic to the name. So, how does a 100-year-old brand adapt to a modern world? Let's dive into the factory floor to find out. Step 1. The growing stage. Before a single Hershey's Kiss is wrapped, the magic begins far from the factory, on cocoa farms near the equator. Cocoa trees thrive in tropical regions like West Africa, South America, and parts of Asia, where warm temperatures and steady rainfall create ideal growing conditions. These trees produce colorful pods, each filled with 20 to 40 cocoa beans nestled in a sweet white pulp. Farmers carefully harvest the pods by hand using machetes, then scoop out the beans to begin fermentation, a crucial step in flavor development. The beans are placed in shallow boxes or covered with banana leaves, where natural microbes break down the sugary pulp. This triggers chemical changes that deepen the color, reduce bitterness, and unlock that signature chocolate taste. After several days, the beans are dried in the sun, packed into sacks, and shipped across the ocean to Hershey's production facilities. And the next stop? A world of steel, steam, and sweet transformation. Step 2. Melting the chocolate. The story of a kiss really begins with Hershey's original, time-tested recipe of cocoa, milk, and sugar, combined to create that signature chocolate base. This isn't just any chocolate. It's the same formula that Milton Hershey himself patented back in 1900. Inside the factory, massive stainless steel tanks melt the ingredients down into a smooth, creamy liquid. These aren't just your average kettles. They're industrial chocolate cauldrons, engineered to hold thousands of gallons at a time. The temperature is kept steady at around 110 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure the perfect texture. Fluid enough to flow, but rich enough to hold its flavor and sheen. Molten chocolate travels through insulated pipes, ensuring it maintains the right consistency. If it's too thick, thin, warm, or cool, the automated system detects and adjusts instantly to maintain the ideal flow. Precision is essential. 80 million pieces a day means a tiny error could lead to thousands of subpar kisses. And here's a quick question. Did you ever think chocolate making was this scientific? Let us know in the comments. Step 3. The iconic shape. Now we arrive at the part that gives Hershey's Kisses their signature look, and maybe even their name. Inside the factory, high-speed depositors work like precision artists. They release perfect droplets of molten chocolate into custom molds at lightning speed. Each one lands with a soft smooch as it hits the conveyor belt, a sweet little sound. But it's not just a blob of chocolate. There's some serious engineering behind that perfect swirl. For the classic kisses, The chocolate is expertly heated and piped through a nozzle, where it's dropped onto the conveyor belt in just the right amount. As it lands, the nozzle lifts away, creating that iconic teardrop shape with a little swirl on top. Precision, timing, and a lot of chocolate magic make every kiss perfectly shaped, so no molds are needed. Then comes the heat tunnel. This is a crucial step in perfecting each Hershey's kiss. As the chocolate moves through this controlled warmth, it solidifies just right, ensuring the shape stays flawless and the texture is smooth and creamy. But its significance goes beyond just appearance. This delicate heat locks in the rich, signature Hershey's flavor, preserving that melt-in-your-mouth experience. Without this step, the kisses wouldn't have that glossy finish or the smooth texture we all crave. It's the final touch that ensures every bite is just as perfect as the last. Next stop is the cooling tunnel. This is where the magic sets. Each kiss travels through a long, climate-controlled corridor for a full 25 minutes, slowing cooling to the perfect firmness. The result is a flawless finish, pure perfection, sealed in chocolate. Step 4. Tempering. Before the chocolate is molded into kisses, it undergoes a precise process called tempering. This is essential to achieve the smooth texture, glossy finish, and satisfying snap that define a perfect Hershey's kiss. The chocolate is first heated to approximately 110 degrees Fahrenheit to melt all cocoa butter crystals. It's then cooled to 82 degrees Fahrenheit to encourage the formation of stable crystals, and finally reheated to around 88 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, the ideal temperature for molding. Hershey's uses advanced tempering machines equipped with thermal sensors and continuous mixing systems to maintain this delicate balance. Even slight variations in temperature can affect the final product's quality, making precision critical. While you may not see or know it, tempering is the key to what makes Hershey's Kiss so special. Without it, the chocolate would lose its satisfying snap and smooth finish. Tempering is the secret behind the irresistible quality we love in every kiss. Step 5. Wrapping. Once the shape is set, it's time to give each Hershey's Kiss its signature look. Modern wrapping machines are incredibly fast, handling up to 1,300 kisses per minute, over 21 chocolates per second. Each kiss is carefully wrapped in foil, ensuring a snug fit. Then the paper plume, the iconic little strip of paper that sticks out, is placed with meticulous accuracy. This plume is not just decorative, it also tells you the flavor of the kiss. Whether it's classic, almond, birthday cake, or cookies and cream, the flavor is clearly printed on the plume, allowing for easy identification without unwrapping the chocolate. Did you know, during special seasons, foil colors change, adding those festive touches during occasions like Christmas? Step 6. Packaging. With the wrapping complete, Hershey's Kisses make their way down extended conveyor systems into fully automated sorting stations. Here, advanced scanners and robotic arms group the kisses by flavor, size, and packaging type. Whether it's standard bags, gift boxes, or festive holiday editions for occasions like Valentine's Day, Christmas, or Diwali. Before anything leaves the factory, each batch undergoes a quality check. This includes visual inspections for wrapping defects, weight checks to ensure packaging accuracy, and even random taste tests by quality assurance teams to confirm flavor and texture consistency. Once approved, the kisses are packed into shipping cartons and loaded onto temperature-controlled trucks. These trucks maintain optimal conditions, usually between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, to preserve the chocolate's integrity during transport. Hershey's ships out millions of kisses every single day, sending them from their factory kitchen to yours, fresh, perfect, and ready to unwrap. Whether it's dropped into a cookie, melted into a mug, or shared straight from the bowl, every kiss is a little piece of Hershey's heart, made for your moments at home. So, what's your favorite kiss? Classic milk chocolate, crunchy almond, or something bold like lava cake or mint truffle? Tell us in the comments. From bubbling vats to perfectly wrapped silver swirls, Hershey's Kisses are a blend of tradition, precision, and a whole lot of chocolate love. Here's a fun fact. The world's largest kiss weighed over 30,000 pounds. That's 15 tons of pure chocolate. Got a favorite factory or food you want us to explore next? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. There's something undeniably satisfying about peanut M&Ms. The crunch of the shell, the smooth, creamy chocolate, and that perfectly roasted peanut at the center. But what seems like a simple snack is actually the result of high-tech precision and candy-making mastery. Every single M&M goes through a careful process, from hand-picking the best peanuts to layering rich chocolate and sealing it all under that signature colorful shell. And here's a fun fact you definitely wouldn't know about. M&Ms were originally made for soldiers in World War II, designed to resist melting in the heat. That same trick still works today. So, how does a factory produce millions of these little treats every single day, ensuring each one is just as crunchy, chocolatey, and perfectly round as the last? Let's step inside and find out. But before we continue, hit that subscribe and tap the bell icon to see more behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite snacks, so you don't miss out. Step 1. Peanut selection. Before a peanut becomes the crunchy center of a peanut M&M, it has to meet strict quality standards. Mars, the company behind M&Ms, follows a rigorous selection process to ensure that only uniform, high-quality peanuts are used. The process starts with sourcing runner peanuts, a variety known for its consistent size and mild, nutty flavor. Each peanut must be approximately half an inch in diameter to ensure even chocolate coating later in production. Peanuts that are too large may not roll properly in the coating machines, while smaller ones can disrupt the chocolate-to-nut ratio. After harvesting, the peanuts go through multiple sorting steps. A mechanical sieve first removes any that are too small or misshapen. Then they pass through high-speed optical sensors, which scan each peanut using infrared technology and high-resolution cameras. These sensors detect cracks, irregularities, or other defects, ensuring that only the best peanuts continue in the process. Any peanuts that don't meet the standard are removed and repurposed for peanut butter or other peanut-based products, minimizing waste. Once sorted, the selected peanuts move through air-powered conveyor systems, which transport them efficiently while keeping them free from contamination. This step ensures that only clean, uniform, and structurally sound peanuts reach the next stage. Step 2. Roasting. Roasting is a critical step that enhances the flavor and crunch of the peanuts before they are coated in chocolate. The selected peanuts are fed into industrial rotating ovens, where they are roasted at a precise 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes. These ovens use convection heating, circulating hot air evenly to ensure consistent roasting. Inside, automated stirring mechanisms keep the peanuts moving to prevent scorching or uneven cooking. Roasting does more than develop flavor. It also reduces the moisture content of the peanuts to below 2%, which helps preserve the crunch over time. However, because rotating causes slight shrinkage, the peanuts must be properly sized beforehand to ensure the final product remains uniform. After roasting, the peanuts are rapidly cooled using high-speed air jets. This prevents over-roasting and helps lock in freshness. At this stage, they are now ready for the next step in the M&M making process, the first layer of chocolate coating. Step 3. Chocolate coating. This process takes place in large, stainless steel tumblers, quite similar to cement mixers, if the cement is made of chocolate and deliciousness. The chocolate itself is a carefully formulated blend of cocoa butter, sugar, whole milk, and chocolate liquor, heated to 95 degrees Fahrenheit to maintain the perfect consistency for coating. The peanuts don't just get dunked in chocolate all at once. Coating happens in layers, usually 5 to 6 thin layers, to build up a uniform shell around the peanut. Inside the tumblers, the peanuts are constantly rotating, while thin streams of chocolate are poured in gradually. This slow layering technique prevents clumping and ensures that each peanut ends up with an even 5mm chocolate shell. The tumblers rotate at a carefully controlled speed, preventing peanuts from sticking together and allowing each one to get its fair share of chocolate. After the final chocolate layer is applied, the coated peanuts pass through an automated quality control system, High-speed cameras and laser sensors scan each piece, checking for misshapen or uneven coatings. Any imperfect chocolates are either reprocessed to smooth out their shape or removed from production. With the peanuts now fully coated in chocolate, the next step is to harden and stabilize the coating before adding the iconic candy shell. Step 4. Cooling and hardening the chocolate. Once coated, the chocolate-covered peanuts enter a temperature-controlled cooling system designed to harden the chocolate gradually. These chocolates travel through a network of cooling tunnels, where high-powered fans circulate cold, dry air to bring down the temperature slowly and evenly. Cooling too fast can cause the chocolate to crack, while cooling too slowly can lead to fat bloom, a process where cocoa butter rises to the surface, creating an unwanted white, chalky appearance. To prevent these issues, factory sensors precisely regulate temperature and humidity, keeping the cooling process stable and predictable. Typically, the cooling tunnels maintain temperatures between 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The chocolates spend several minutes inside, allowing them to firm up while retaining a smooth, glossy surface. Step 5. Coating. Now comes the part that makes peanut M&Ms instantly recognizable: their crisp, colorful candy shell. This step happens inside massive rotating drums. As the chocolate-coated peanuts tumble around, they're slowly coated with a thin sugar syrup made from liquid sugar, corn syrup, and a natural food coloring. This process isn't as simple as just dunking them in sugar. Each peanut gets about 8 to 10 incredibly thin layers, with warm air gently blown over them between coats. This careful layering prevents the shell from becoming too thick or brittle. If the process moves too fast, cracks can form. Too slow, and the candy won't achieve its smooth, glossy finish. But here's something you might not have noticed. M&Ms don't come in a random mix of colors. Every batch follows a strict color ratio: 30% brown, 20% yellow, 20% red, 10% blue, 10% green, and 10% orange. That's right. The next time you open a pack, count them and see for yourself. High-tech dispensers carefully control how much of each color is added, ensuring every handful has the perfect balance. Once the candy shells have hardened and taken on their signature shine, the M&Ms look almost complete. Something is still missing. Can you guess what it is? Step 6. Stamping the logo. Yes! The final step in making peanut M&Ms instantly recognizable and stamping each one with the signature white M. This is done using a high-speed food-grade inkjet printer that can stamp over 2.5 million M&Ms per hour. Each candy must be perfectly aligned before stamping, so a precise conveyor system with optical sensors ensures that every M is printed in the correct position. The ink itself is vegetable-based and completely edible, meeting strict food safety standards. But not every M&M makes it through perfectly. If an M&M is missing its M, it's automatically sent back for reprocessing, ensuring that only flawless candies make it to the bag. Step 7. Final quality check and packaging. With the M stamped and the candy shells hardened, the peanut M&Ms are almost ready. But before they leave the factory, they must pass one last round of testing. As they race down conveyor belts, they pass through an automated quality control system, equipped with high-speed cameras, laser scanners, and X-ray detectors. These machines check for size, shape, and color distribution, ensuring that every bag has the perfect mix of M&Ms. Any candies that are cracked or missing their shell are automatically removed from the batch. Once they pass inspection, the M&Ms move into the packaging phase. Precision sorting machines measure exact portions, ensuring every bag contains the right amount. Then, high-speed filling machines seal them in airtight packaging, locking in freshness and crunch. For added quality assurance, random samples are pulled for a final taste test by trained specialists. If something doesn't meet the company's strict standards, the batch is discarded. With every bag sealed and every candy passing the test, these peanut M&Ms are finally ready to end up on store shelves, inside a vending machine, or in your candy bowl. And just like that, a simple peanut transforms into the crunchy, chocolatey M&Ms we all love. So next time you pop one in your mouth, you'll know there's an entire process behind that perfect crunch. roasting, coating, and of course that little M stamp. What's your favorite M&M's flavor? Classic peanut, crispy, or something a little different? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you found this video interesting, share it with another candy lover and let us know which product to uncover next. Before you go, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to see what video we will uncover next. See you next time!